Okay, it's time for that fun little activity I was promising you in 1 Point Perspective. We're actually going to take a word and we're going to make that word look like it's shooting out at you from the distance, way back there. In order to do this today, you're going to need a sheet of plain white paper and a pencil. I'm going to use a marker just so you can see, but a pencil, an eraser in case you need to erase, which sometimes you do in perspective, and a straight edge. The first thing you're going to need to do is go ahead and put in a horizon line, which is a line that separates the sky, remember, from the earth. And on that line, about in the middle, go ahead and plug in a vanishing point for me, please. And then towards the bottom, not touching the bottom of the page, but lower on the page, I'd like you to write a word of your choice. Keep it between maybe 3 and 6 letters, just so you don't lose your mind doing this, because the more letters you have, the more work it is. So each of your letters, the key is, has to be made with straight lines only. Even a letter that normally is round like an O, you're going to box it out. In Google Classroom, I think what I'll do is put a sheet of boxed letters for you for your reference, so that you can kind of see what they might look like if you're not sure. But go ahead and draw those out. I have done this previously because it does take a little bit of time, and that would be kind of boring for you to watch me do. So just like we did the other day with the boxes, with the cubes, with the squares, we took each corner, remember, of a shape and drew it to the vanishing point, as long as nothing was in its way. Nothing was in its path from one point to the vanishing point. And so today what I'm going to do is take all of these points on these letters. These letters have a lot more points than the squares did. Remember, the square had 4 points. Well, let's look at the M. The M alone has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points on the M alone. So we're going to take each of those 13 points, and a point is where a line changes direction. Okay, if that helps you define where a point is. But there's a lot of points, not so many on the O. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Count the inside ones as well. Go ahead and line up each corner or point of your letter to the vanishing point. And if nothing is in its path, go ahead and draw all the way back to touch the point, the vanishing point. Okay, I'm going to do this with I would do it with all of the letters on the top and all of the points and the letters on the bottom, as well as the points inside. Now, just like the directions were the other day where I asked you not to draw inside a shape, same rule applies for your letters. You never want to draw inside a letter as it's traveling to the vanishing point. So let me check my next corner here and take it right back to the point. Check this one at the bottom of the M. I cannot draw, if you notice, because if I do, it means going through the front of the M there, and I don't want to do that. So I don't even draw that one at all. And continuing with the other top of the M. Just make sure that the ruler is lined up and does not slide. Okay, so you kind of are getting the sense it's shooting out. And I'm going to take the O at the top. And there's a lot more points I didn't do yet on the M. Okay, so it doesn't really matter when you do it. But what I want to show you now is take the bottom right-hand corner of the M. And if I line that up to the vanishing point, line that right up, I can't draw it all the way to the point because it would hit the O. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start drawing it, because nothing's in its way at first. But as soon as I hit something, stop and do not continue. You're done. As soon as you hit something, stop. Okay? So that kind of looks kind of fun and cool. Can I check these and do these? The other side of the M on the bottom. I can't on the far left corner because it would go through the front of the M, but I can on the inside here. Oh, hit something, stop. Remember about this one here. Sometimes you can draw just a little bit, and if you can draw anything, then go ahead and draw it and stop. So there's the M. And now I'm going to jump over to the O. Hopefully you can see that starting to come around. I'm going to jump on this other side here. It's a jumping around. Try not to take forever to do this, because I know you don't want to watch me all day. That's hardly fun. You want to get started, I'm sure. Just make sure it's lined up. If you go too quickly, you could accidentally not be lined up to the vanishing point. And like I said, if your lines cross before you get to the vanishing point, then something went wrong. I still have a handful of points for my letters to check. All the bottoms of them. Okay, let's go back to the O's here. The bottom left of the O, I can't draw. It would go into the O. The top corner inside the O. The O has an inside shape. Can I draw any of these points to the vanishing point? Not that one. Ooh, I can a little bit with this guy. Stop when you hit something. Nope. Nope. Corner here. Yep. Nope. Yep. Okay, bottom here. Bottom here. There, I think I got them all. Okay, so you could box this down, but I'm not going to have you do that. What I'd like you to do next, after you have made this look like it's shooting out, let me check that one. I wonder if I can get that one more. If it's directly underneath the line, I won't be able to draw it. Nope, not really. Okay. So what I want to do next is add some color. You could do some patterns. Remember how we did some Zentangling at the beginning of the year? You could go ahead and you could do some fun little Zentangle shapes and designs and patterns inside your shapes, your letters. Whatever you want to do, make it fun. Maybe each letter can be a little bit different. Maybe the front of the letter would be colored with a dark value of a color, like let's say dark orange, and then the inside, the lines that travel to the vanishing point that are coming from the M could be a lighter orange, a lighter value of that color. That might be cool. Have fun with it, especially when it comes to decorating it with patterns and designs. What I'd like you to do when you're all done with yours is take a picture of it, and you can send it either to my cell phone like you've been doing, or you can go ahead and send it in Google Classroom as an attachment, or in my email. I get things that way too. Whatever works out. And if I don't get something from you, you know I will be emailing you, asking you where it is, hounding you. Let's see, maybe I would do in this one some stripes, something different, something simple. Maybe this one, let's do some little moons. We got stars and moons. Excuse me. Maybe they're bananas. They look like they could be bananas. Okay, and then the last one, let's do just some fun little spirals. And you can really take some time and do something awesome. I'm just trying to give you an idea of some fun, quick little patterns, how they make a difference when you doctor it up. Make it a little bit more fun. You could do your name and then you can hang it on your bedroom door. Or you could do not enter. That's a lot of words, or letters and words. I keep it simple though. I do like one word, 3 to 6 letters if possible. Fun, okay? So that's all you have to do for your little project or assignment. Add some color, have some fun with it, and send me a picture, okay? Hope you like doing this, and then we'll move on next to 2-point perspective.